Hello everyone on YouTube! Wow, my voice. Crazy, right? Hey everyone, it's Pakari Nation 99, and today I'm bringing you a review of Skull Warrior. Well, I wouldn't say a review. More like a give my thoughts on the set while I flash pictures on the screen kind of thing. Besides, there's tons of reviews online already, and those are pretty good. But I digress. I had some good hard-earned money to spend, so I thought, hey, let's spend it all on a plastic building toy. And that's what I did. So along with Golly, I picked up Skull Warrior. I did have a speed build setup, but I mean, come on, speed builds are so meta. Please don't judge. I also say that this guy is slightly modded as I changed the gear on his back and I flipped the shoulder armor around. But that's pretty much it, otherwise it doesn't really affect the set in any significant way. So I feel like I'm in the minority, lurking around on the interwebs and saying that Skull Warrior is actually my favorite of all the Skull villains. I don't know why that is though. Maybe it's the asymmetry or the trans blue color scheme, or maybe just because he has a bow and... yeah. But I mean really, I love this guy since I saw him, and I definitely feel like he ranks up there in terms of better summer sets. Certainly better than this guy! So, a couple of things here. First off, I really like his color scheme. Don't shoot me! I mean, it's not as bad as I initially thought. He has trans orange on his shoulder, his toes, and some opaque orange on his chest. I feel that balances out enough to make it an interesting accent color. But otherwise, silver and trans blue works out pretty great. The asymmetry on this guy I think is done pretty well. I can see if you got multiples how you could really have some leeway in how you vary the decay levels on them to make them all unique. I also like the mold for the bony bone pieces, which you can attach armor to sideways, and you can get a lot more options with that. The mask is a cool mold. The mask is a cool mold. Well, I can't even say it today. The mask is a cool mold. It looks great. I just wish it came in silver for this guy, considering it doesn't have many other gunmetal pieces. Which, speaking of which, I really like the tattered armor fur piece. I think it's a little bit big on his knee, but I think it works great on his shoulder. And the trans orange brain stock is also a great thing to have. The weapons on this guy is genius, although I think a little bit cumbersome to switch out to make him hold his spear properly. But I am also glad that you can store all his parts on him regardless of which mode you put him. The bow is fantastically articulated, so you get him in some good aiming poses. And the spear, it's a little long, but I don't like the blade as much as I thought I would. I might use it in mocking. Maybe. My only other complaint is that he's really tiny, although he's still taller than poor Pohatu. But still, the guy is dwarfed by others in line, especially Kopaka, if I had him. Which I didn't show off the trans gold melded mask of ice either because... lazy. It's nice. I have no use for it considering I don't have the master of slipping himself. But he works well as a horde enemy. For my final thoughts, I'd have to say that he's pretty bland without his weapons, which is a little bit disappointing. But I think with them, he makes a pretty great set to play around with and pose. Would I recommend him? Only if you really like him, like I do. Otherwise, I'd allot your $15 to Skull Basher or save it for Grinder and Akimu. So that's pretty much my thoughts. I know this video was kind of boring, but I just wanted to give my thoughts and show off to you people and myself that I can actually earn money to buy sets now without begging my parents. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more lazy reviews. I might make them if I'm not, lazy. So with that, this is Pakari Nation 99, and as always, comment, like, and subscribe.